Let's move on to another example. Example 2. Two bodies A and B of mass 5 kg and 10 kg in contact with each other rest on the table against a rigid wall. The coefficient of friction between the bodies and the table is 0.15. A force of 200 Newton is applied horizontally to A. Ignore the difference between μs and μk, that is, μs approximately equals to μk. Then calculate the reaction of the partition and the action and reaction force between A and B. Step 1. The various parts of the assembly are MA, mass A, MB, mass B. Now we draw the arrangement. Step 2. We choose the system A plus B. Step 3. We draw the FBD including all the forces on the system. System A plus B includes force N1, that is normal force on the system by the wall, F, force applied on the system, MAG, that is gravitational force on A, MBG, that is gravitational force on B, N, that is normal reaction force on the system by the ground. Static friction does not come into play as there is no tendency of block to relative motion with respect to ground due to presence of the wall. Step 4. Since there is no net acceleration of a system in both x and y direction, using Newton's third law of motion, sigma fx equals to 0 or F equals to n1 and sigma fy equals to 0 or n equals to ma plus mb into g. Let us consider ma and mb as two different systems and we plot their respective FBDs and we apply Newton's laws again. See the FBD of mass A. Force F is applied in forward direction, N2, that is action reaction force between A and B, is applied in backward direction, N3, that is normal force of mass A by the ground in upward direction, and MAG, that is gravitational force in downward direction. FBD of mass B. N2, that is action reaction force between A and B in forward direction, N1, that is normal by the wall in backward direction, N4, that is normal force on mass B by the ground in upward direction, and MBG, that is gravitational force in the downward direction. Applying Newton's third law of motion on A, sigma fx equals to 0 or F equals to n2 and sigma fy equals to 0 or n3 equals to ma into g. On applying Newton's third law on B, sigma fx equals to 0 or n2 equals to n1 and sigma fy equals to 0 or n4 equals to mb into g. From equation f equals to n2 and f equals to n1, where n1 equals to reaction of partition equals to 200 Newton, n2 equals to action and reaction force between A and B equals to 200 Newton.